Welcome to the 2-Minute Podcast. Today we have Steve Mara, the founder of an awesome surf brand called Ho Stevie. I've used a lot of their products over the years and they are top notch. And the story of how he built this brand I think will be really inspirational for any entrepreneurs out there. I'm stoked to have you on, Steve.
Thanks for having me.
We only got 2 minutes. We're going to get right into the questions. So Ho Stevie right now is like the top dog brand for surfing on Amazon. And you got a physical shop in San Diego. But if you could tell us quick about the origin story, it all started with GoPro mouth mounts, right?
Yeah, that was the first product. There's videos showing how to make it with a scuba mouthpiece that you zip tie. I learned how to mass produce that at a factory so people didn't have to rig it up themselves. The public library here in San Diego opened up their lab right around that time for free use. They didn't want me to do it because I was doing it for business, but I made friends with the people in the lab and did all my prototypes there. After a few revisions, I shopped around and got the injection mold made. That's how it all started. Then a few years later, one of the other mouth mount companies sued me. I don't think I'm supposed to talk about it still. So we had to stop selling them. Dumb thing, but I've been adding product after product since that point. So then we had fins, then we did leashes. The fins were actually huge because I was the first company that sold $50 fins instead of $100 fins. And now we have everything. We got soft top surfboards and wetsuits this year. So literally everything you need to surf, and we're keep adding more.
Yeah, I got your fins on my board myself and I love them. I've surfed them for years and they're great.
Thank you.
What do you think distinguishes Ho Stevie from other surf brands?
So I try to have the best price, best quality, and best service. It's going to be the same quality, made at the same factories, but we don't have all the overhead. We don't sponsor. People are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to sponsor their pro surfers. We run a very lean operation. Right now it's me and my wife, and I just hired a third employee to do full-time video work. We are the brand, so we don't have the extra retail markup. So a lot of our stuff is half the price of the name brands.
When you were building the brand, were there any entrepreneurs that you looked up to?
Yeah, basically Gary Vee has been who I've been following since day one. Kind of try to learn from the best people, even if they're in other categories.
You've done something that I think a lot of people dream about doing, and that is turning their passion into a career. But I'm wondering, from making all of the surf industry and everything surfing your job, has that burned you out at all in surfing, or has it made you love it even more?
No, I love it. I love surfing, but I also have learned that I love the game of business, and so combining them is perfect.
That's awesome, and it's super inspirational. For any young entrepreneurs out there that might be thinking about creating their own company or brand, do you have any words of advice?
Yeah, you got to, you have to provide value. Service is what separates us too. I respond to every single person's comment. I look at all these other companies I buy from, other stuff, and almost nobody will reply to the comments on their Instagram. Anyone that has any problem with their stuff from us, we refund or replace it. Yeah, you got to care about your customer. You got to provide value. That's what we're trying to do with our social media, put out funny, entertaining surf videos. So I'm not trying to sell you guys stuff with our videos. I'm trying to entertain you. You just have to care about the customer, I think, is the bottom line.
I think you're killing it in that department. You're killing it in social media. I can't wait to see where the Ho Stevie brand goes from here. And thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.